Hey everybody, I'm going to try to finish this book now. I've been saying it for the past couple of videos, but I've been taking long on going through the book because the artwork is just so awesome. Everything, you know it. I know you agree with me and everything with Alex Ross's artwork. But I'm going to do this. This was a surprise to me. He got a few surprises in this book when I first ordered it. And I opened it up and I saw the cover. That amazed me. But then when I saw the new story he put in the back, that amazed me. And this caught me off guard too, because he's got another story that he painted based on Jack Kirby's artwork. But this is where we stopped off at here last video, where there's Bill Everett and then his character Submariner. But it's just awesome to see that. And this was a cover. I think he had it for Tomorrow's Publishing, or like an alter ego, or one book he did for them. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's just cool to see that painting there. And it looks like Alex's face, doesn't it? He uses his face a lot. That's cool. But look at this. When you see this, this is cool. This is like the beginning panel where he did the original story. I'm going to have to turn the book so you can see it. But here it spreads out like this. It's like, look how cool that is. He did the paintings and everything of Jack Kirby's story. So I'm going to turn the book. I'm going to pause it real quick and turn the book. Okay, here we go. Well, this is what the story he did. The battle with Iron Man and the Submariner. This is all Jack's choreography and everything, the amazing artwork that he does. And you'll see what Alex did with it. Here it says, recreating an epic battle. Okay, so why recreate the sequence of the Submariner taking on Iron Man from Tales to Astonish number 82, 1966? I've always loved this story since it was the first reprinted in Marvel's Greatest Super Battles, which I had gotten from the library. I got so much from the library. Let's see here. To me, it wasn't about who was fighting whom. It was about Jack Kirby just doing an all-out fill the space with nothing but toxic battle. The most dynamic fight choreography I'd ever seen on the page. It made this moment in Marvel Universe history so memorable, and yet it didn't move the story at all. But the frames are so beautiful it didn't matter. I thought that by recreating the scene, I would make the greatest connection to it. It inspired me so much. It's just so much fun. This is previous page, a detail of cover of the comic art price guide, recreating an unused cover to Marvel Comics number 1, 1939 by Namor's creator Bill Everett with Pipe 2000. That's what it was for. Following page, cover to Fantastic Four number 1, Marvel 75th anniversary variant, 2014. Let's see. I'll show you that real quick. That's the cover there for a variant. Look at the detail. That is so cool. And there's space helmets and everything. Or astronaut helmets. But we're going to go back to this awesome story here. So here we got this here, what Alex did, or what Jack Kirby did. And then we go down here to what Alex did. That is cool. And then I'll go back up to here to Kirby's drawing. And then what Alex did down here. Look how cool that is. It's just cool, the energy. And what's cool is like he kept the rocks about the same. When you look at it, you look at the rocks and everything, and how he did everything. He kept the rocks about the same. And then you come over to here, and you see this. And you look at what Alex did down here. It's like, wow. The color and everything he kept about the same too for the background. Boom. Look at the power in that. That is so cool. But that's that. Look at that. And then, I don't know if I can hold it this way, but let me pause it real quick and get it repositioned because I don't want to miss anything. Okay, I'm back. I had to reposition the book so you can see the whole thing. But you can see here what Kirby did for the battle there. And then you see this, what Alex did. Flipping them around. That's cool. And you see, so I even like that, how, see how the hair is? And how he's got the hair moving. I thought that was cool. And then you got this here. And then you see this. He made a blow up of it and he enlarged the image, like a closer shot of it. That's cool, isn't it? Then these 4 panels here. You see, he put them down here. Slams Namor's head. And he whips around and grabs him from behind there, trying to hold his arms. And Namor twists out of it and slams him up against the wall here. He's got a grappling hook on the head, around the back of his helmet there. You see, like all that there again. And then you get this last panel here. And you see this. Bam. This Krakow, Slammo. Krakow, bam again. He hits him. Thought that's cool. You see the reflections and stuff. But it's just cool to see how he did that. And the machinery and everything looks similar. He kept it alike. You see the machinery with all the circle thing there on the left there, and then a piece of metal across his forehead, and how everything got crushed. He kept it so similar. It's just so cool to see him recreate that. We're just all over it. He just really did an awesome job with this. Like I said, once I get to 500 subscribers, I'm giving away this book. I got one that I didn't even open yet. I'm going to give that one away. That'll be the grand prize. Everything, but I like giving away really nice stuff like this. These books don't cost that much and everything, so I think they're what, $29, something like that. So they're not bad. But I like to. I'm going to keep getting them, everything, because Alex Ross is an awesome artist. So, but let me close this up here. You got to see that. That's really cool, isn't it? So, close that. And close this down from the epic battle. And I'm going to pause it and set myself up again so you can show you the rest of the book, and hopefully we can finish this. Okay, that's closed now. Now we're going to flip over to the next pages. Some of these you've seen before. Like I did a video of showing this story, so I'm not sure. I'm not going to read it again, but I'll go through it and let you at least see the pages. Make sure that doesn't get bent, folding it back together. But this was a short story that he did of Spider-Man against the Sinister Six. I did a video of reading it and everything like that. If you want to hear that, and just go to that and check it out. But this is him meeting with him, and he played like he was Mysterio. Now he's fighting them all. I don't know if he made this up. I think he might have made this up. And just did all the choreography himself and stuff. That's just really cool. A lot of the things like that happened in here is like what he's done in the comic books or the cartoon that he had. You'll see one of the things that's really cool. And like the way he drew the statue that he made, the bust of the Green Goblin, looks like that too, with like the goggle eyes or fishbulb eyes. And he's done this in the comic books, or the cartoon. Remember that? He flips over top of him and squirts the antidote in his throat. And leaves him standing there burping and choking and everything, and the eyes with the spinning and everything. And he's coughing and stuff, and then he changes. He sticks his tongue out, and he didn't do it here, but you see him got it here though, which is cool to see. If you know the cartoon, that's cool. Beating them all up. It's so cool to see this. It's so cool to see this. He punched him in the mouth earlier. I'm not sure if he did this in the cartoon or not. It's been a while. I know the one with the lizard, but he probably did this in the cartoon too. Alex used to watch the cartoons, I'm sure. So he incorporated it into a story, which is awesome. He's playing with the Mego toys. And he ended it off with him as a kid when he was 6 years old. Sinister 6 years old. That's cool. Art and script, Alex Ross did that. Chip Kidd did the guiding light, and Tom Klein did the lettering. So these are all early pictures of Alex, some of the stuff he's done. You can see it, like, he just painted it again. That is so cool how he did that. And this is like layout for the story. He said, I'd love to see how much that costs just to buy this, if you want to buy it. The pencil layouts, breakdowns, and everything. And there's Alex. It says, above early thumbnails planning out the whole story with the dialogue as a rough draft for both script and art 2017. And right, Alex age 6 with Mego Spider-Man doll. That's cool. And we got here, remember this cover, Spider-Man Rocco Mick print, recreating the John Romita Sr. album cover by that name, 2017, and opposite life-size Spider-Man bust, designed by Alex and sculpted by Mike Hill, 2012. That is cool. That's like the holographic cover too, is like when you flip it and you see one image, the John Romita image, and then it turns to Alex Ross image. They used that for that, and I might have used it obviously for something else too, but that is cool. And here's the back of Spider-Man's head. Everything cool. So here's a question. What do you call the ability to train yourself to draw beautiful pictures by hand and then paint them and then even figure out how to sculpt them into 3 dimensions? What exactly do you say it is to make hundreds and thousands of them for many years? So thrill and inspire a mass audience with something that you create from your eyes to your brain to your bare hands to the paper. Is that a personal obsession or a public service? Or do we even have to make that distinction? I think to be able to produce so many fantastic images out of nothing with such virtuosity of skill and emotion honed over decades, in the case of Alex Ross, it can only be called one thing, a superpower. CK 2018. I think it is too. It's like, it's awesome. This was cool too. This was a big poster that they had before. This is like the pencil versions of it. We're in black and white. And he did the color version down here. That's cool. And just all the different books he's got, bibliography, all the different books he's done. There's just so many of them. You got here, author's note. Even though the list on these 2 pages, even the book you hold in your hands, might suggest a lifetime's worth of work, please keep in mind that this represents less than half of Alex's output in the last 29 years, and he's not even 50 yet. He's created just as much art for DC Comics, See Mythology, hint hint, and other companies, comprising over 1,000 pages of storytelling, and that doesn't even take into account all the comic book covers. Also note that it doesn't tally the subsequent reprintings of other covers, collections, books, prints, posters, and pinups. We just didn't have the room. And no, even though I've seen it with my own eyes, I don't know how he does it. I'm just glad he does. CK. That is awesome. And here, opposite initial ink design, drawing, and finished art for the Avengers box art for Versus System, 2005. Following page, classic Marvel button from 1967 with heads illustrated by Jack Kirby, Gene Colan, Steve Ditko, Warner Roth, and Marie Severin, recreated for Alex Ross art as a convention giveaway, 2017. End papers, Earth X Ben Grimm t-shirt, 2000. Wraparound cover art to the Marvel's trade paperback, 1994. Oh, this is cool. Thanks. Make mine Marvel. And you got, that's a cool t-shirt there. In loving memory of J.D. McClatchy. Let me say thanks. This book happened because of one main person who pushed for it, Sal Avenatti. He pushed me, Chip, and Marvel together with all parties struggled with this happening. Sal had this vision, and I'm very grateful to him for it. Chip Kidd quite simply honors me with his time in doing this. Our friend and supporter Charlie Kochman played a part helping us along again by contributing his eyes to the project. Josh Johnson, Chris Rupp, Eli Seymour, and Alex Costa all helped with collecting art scans. Photographer Jeff Spear brought the cosmic touch I am thrilled to see with my Marvel work. Original artwork that made the book come alive was loaned by my friends Simon Powell, Mark Braun, John Vogel, and Carlos Pacina. Mike Hill, Lou Sella, and Larry Mallett's inspirational sculptures, along with those of many other talented artists, make this whole experience more vivid. My creative collaborations with Kurt Busiek, Jim Kruger, and Nick Barucci are the pillars of my body of work with Marvel, for their work made everything in this book a reality. My thanks to my designers Clark and Lynette Ross, whom I still try to impress. My models who lent their time and dignity to aid my artwork include Frank Casey, Matt Paoletti, Tony Vitale, Terrence Hunter, Mark Braun, Ron Bogacki, Andrew Papoy, Barry Crane, Holly Blesson, Valerie Studnick, Max Rickons, Ken Coy, Corey Smith, Scott Biederstedt, Iden Miller, Bob Miller, Julie Miller, John Oy, Bill Coberly, Jane Jensen, Chris Lawrence, Sung Koo, Steve Darnell, Meg Gutman, Mark Huckabone, John Romita Sr., and Geneva Ross Neverman. And most of all, I wish to thank my wife TJ for more than just the hard work she has contributed to this book, but for the life she has given me to enjoy, through which all creative expressions like this book are possible. AR. That is so cool. Look at these faces. Cool. Make mine Marvel. For promotional use only, not for resale. Copyright Marvel, Alex Ross Collector Club. First, thanks to Alex Ross for his passion, talent, hard work, and friendship. Alex, you are proof that magic exists. And Sal Abinati, you are proof that magicians exist in the best possible way. Jeff Spear, you did it again, even more brilliantly than before. A huge ration of my gratitude goes to the fantastic legal team of Penguin Random House, who never gave up, even when I sort of did. Patty Flynn, Amelia Zachman, and Bill Shannon at Pantheon, Shelley Wanger, Tony Chirico, Cameron Aykroyd, Dan Frank. This book looks as good as it does thanks to the intrepid Pantheon production team. John Cromoto, Andy Hughes, Peggy Smeti, Charlie Kochman, and Mark Evanier, providing invaluable guidance and vintage images. Bless you. Team Prop Up Chip. Mark Bailey, Joan Brennan, Bob Crisco, Jessica Halford, Rob Lane, Bobby Millman, Dade Paul, and Azalis. What does that say? Azalis. Brian Overton at Marvel was incredibly helpful and made everything easy. J.J. Abrams, what can I say? You are the best. Sandy, now that you are gone, you are everywhere. Thank you, CK. So many people brought this book together. That's awesome. And it's the last image there. That is cool for Marvels. And that's the book. Finally got through it. But this book is so awesome. I can't believe it. It's just beautiful. Like I said, but when I get to 500 subscribers, this is one of the books I'm going to be giving away. I can't wait to do it either. That is going to be beautiful. But thank you very much, guys, and gals and kids and everybody who's watching this video. Please like and subscribe and tell your friends. And I got more books to do. But thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think. Give me ideas, and I'm going to be doing as much as I can to get more books and stuff to do more things, because I love doing this. This is fun, and I hope you guys enjoy what I'm enjoying and everything. But thank you very much for watching again. You guys have a great day. Collector Dude is out.